don't mind when you bring up my past. I really don't. Because every time I'm reminded of where I used to be. And I'm also reminded of God's grace and everything that He done to pull me out of it. I'm not ashamed of where I've been. I'm not ashamed of where I come from. That's my testimony. That's my story. And it's part of who I am. You see my past. I see proof of mercy. And every time you try to throw it in my face, it just reminds me of how far God carried me. How He stayed when I couldn't even stand on my own. Yes, I walked through fire, but I came out smelling smoke-free. Why? Because He was holding my hand through every step of the way. He was my covering. He was the one holding me all together when everything felt like it was falling apart. I burned bridges with people who swore they'd never leave. I disappointed some. I lost others. But God never walked away. When everybody else was done with me, He stayed. When I had nothing left to offer, He stayed. When I didn't even recognize myself, He stayed. So no, you don't embarrass me when you talk about my past. You actually remind me of God's faithfulness. You thought you was really exposing something, but all you really did was point out a miracle. Because I'm still here, still standing, still redeemed. And that's grace.